Chris Blair. I'm just walking to the train station here in Japan. Excited, guys. Monday morning, and I can tell you, it's like Monday morning in Japan. I know it's not Sunday evening in the States or North America. Still the middle of the night in Europe. And I can tell you right now, people are getting results with e-com. This myth out there that, you know, e-com's dead or Facebook ads don't work with e-com is a crock of fucking shit. Just not true. It's just not true. And you can totally crush it with e-com. And today I want to talk about CBOs. I want to go into details of CBOs. Good website and good product that converts. I mean, those two things are an absolute prerequisite. I can teach you everything I know about CBOs and you will still fail. I'll teach you everything I know about marketing and traffic and you will still fail. So without a good website, without a good product that converts, you have nothing, period. All right, so let's talk about CBOs. And before I go into those CBOs, I'm gonna be completely right. I'm gonna do my best to give you some advice here in this video, but it takes 7 to about 10 private coaching calls, around 20, 30 minutes each, before my students really get it. Okay, and the reason being is so much is about reading the data and the feel of the campaign and understanding your profit margins, and so much about individual case-by-case basis that I've taught this through videos, and I've had people message me say I don't get it. I've also had people sign up for my private coaching and said I thought I got it with the videos until we actually did it. I didn't get it. But that said, maybe you can't afford my private coaching, maybe you don't want to do my private coaching, whatever. I'm doing my best to help you. So what we like to do is, first of all, CBOs are a scaling method, scaling only, okay? So what we like to do is we like to start off with a $100 budget, set up 10 ad sets, each of them a different target, but pretty sizable target. Now you might be asking yourself, Chris, well, what if I don't have a lot of targets in my niche? And I'll talk about that. That's a separate issue, and I have to talk about that in a different video because that's something that's unusual, but it does happen. And I really don't have time to go into that in that video, so that's something I'll talk about later. All right, so then I like to let it run, and what I'm really looking for out of the gate is link clicks and add to carts. I'm expecting the campaign to lose money on day one. You just heard me right. I'm literally expecting that on day one, you may not make profit. But I'm not expecting no sales, right? So let's say you're dealing with a jewelry item, you're making like $40 margins. I'll expect 1 or 2 sales. And as long as I'm getting good link clicks and good add to carts, I'll leave it running. I'll leave it running because if it's getting good link clicks, good add to carts, even though I lost money on day one, it usually goes profitable. Day 2, I'm expecting to break even. Day 3, it's like magic. Day 3 and 4, it usually explodes. As long as I'm seeing the big link clicks and the add to carts at the macro level. But again, it's all about the macro level. It's all about reading the macro data. I don't even pay any attention to ad sets whatsoever in the beginning. I'm just focused, wow, a lot of cars going on this area and these have a lot of traffic. I'm just focused on the macro data at the campaign level. I'm not focused at all on the ad set level, okay? Now, if it's kicking butt, after about 4 days, 5 days, and it's just rolling, I do what I call, don't fuck the golden goose. In other words, I could have ad sets underneath there that are just completely performing horribly. But if the whole campaign itself is rocking, I just leave it. Just leave it, because I'm letting Facebook algorithms do their own thing. Now, the next things that I do is a really complicated part. And that is I go in and I slowly shave ad sets, but only one at a time. Now, there's all sorts of criteria on how I make the decision to shave ad sets, but I shave the most worst performing ad sets one at a time. No more than one every day or two. And then also raising budgets. Very complicated concept, but I raise budgets every 3 or 4 days, 5 days after the first week. Because I want to get at least a week to get diagonal optimized. And then I'll start raising budgets. Again, I raise budgets slowly. A lot to that, when to make this and how to do that, and I can't effectively explain that on a video. Anyway, cool, I hope you got a lot of value out of that. You should absolutely mess with my private coaching. You have no fucking idea what you're missing. You have no idea what you're missing. I've been doing this for so long, guys. Coaching students are crushing it. I don't know why If you're not signed up, I have no idea why. If you can't afford that, go to my course, Mastermind, go to ecomvantage.com, ecomvantage.com, vantag.com. So you can sign up for $100 a month. And cheers, we'll see you in this video. I love you all.